I still remember the exact moment I laid eyes on you for the first time in health class. You were laughing and chatting with your friends. From that moment on, I was hooked. I wanted to be the reason you laughed and smiled so big your dimples came out. I had never crushed that hard. Even if we were nothing more than young, silly teens with no idea what we were doing.
I saw a picture of you and it felt as if my heart stopped beating for an entire minute. I had no idea who you were or what your name was, but I knew that you were going to be an important person in my life.
Ethan, do you take Erin for your lawful wife, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, until death do you part?
I do.
Erin, do you take Ethan for your lawful husband, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, until death do you part?
I do.
With one more thing, and that's something that I learned about marriage from me and Erin's absolute favorite podcast. And that is that you guys can look at each other now in the eyes and realize that not only are you looking at the person that you love most in the world, but also the person who's statistically most likely to murder you.
Cheers! 3, 2, 1, go! Let's see it, boys.
So Ethan, Erin, I've known I've had a best friend for life since grade school, and now I know I have two. You guys are perfect for each other, and it couldn't be more obvious to see how happy you make one another. I'll always come visit wherever you guys are, just as long as you don't stay in that state up north that we don't speak of here in the great state of Ohio. I'm so happy for you both, and I can't wait to see what God brings you to in the future. Love you guys. Cheers.
Marriage is about accepting the challenges of common life, of a shared life with a partner that is not your brother or your sister or your family member or anybody you grew up with. At one point, your partner was a complete stranger to you. Your paths have crossed, and you have decided that you want them to keep going on together. You wanted to share your life, the good and the bad, in health and in sickness, through the ups and the downs. This was your will, and God blesses that will. The sacrament of marriage gives you all those graces you need to face the challenges of marriage.
When I found out you're going to propose to Erin, I was on the bus leaving Kairos, my senior retreat, if you're wondering. I immediately started to burst into tears. Everyone around me was concerned, but it was very clearly happy tears once I shouted, "My sister's getting married!"
And it's just so crazy how the universe works sometimes. And all these memories that we share with Erin and Ethan as a couple has led us to this present moment, which is their wedding day.
We learned a lot of
important lessons like how to communicate better, trust each other, reassure each other, and make space for each other. How to continue to grow both independently and together. My favorite characteristic about our relationship is I truly believe we can overcome anything together. I'm so grateful to have you by my side every step of my life. You complete me, protect me, support me, and love me unconditionally.
I vow to keep our lives and marriage exciting, and if the flame were to ever start fading, I'll be there to reignite it. I'll be the first to run up and hug you when you succeed, and I'll always be cheering you on, whether that be from your side or from the sidelines. Finally, I vow to make the rest of our lives something worth living for.
There were 3 moments today that were very touching for me. The first one was when I got to see Erin in her wedding dress. Beautiful baby. All grown up. Like a princess. The second one was when they opened the door to the church and I got to see all of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Ethan and Erin Worley.
In 1983, there was a band called OXO, and they had a song called Whirly Girl. But part of the song talks about a girl who's been to Paris, France, and she likes to dance, and she spins around like a whirly top. So what I would tell you all is that I've got a daughter named Erin, and she's been to Paris, France, and she likes to dance. And as of today, she's a whirly girl. Skies ahead, the clearest blue. Charting out our own path. Nothing holding us back. So we go chasing the sunlight. I need you to put your hands together, jump up and down, go absolutely crazy, and help me welcome Mr. and Mrs. Ethan and Erin Worley. Please raise your glass to Mr. and Mrs. Ethan and Erin Worley.